Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Sports Talk with B. Watts Entertainment. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Hope everybody's having a good day so far, and hope you have a blessed day for the rest of the day. We want to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. My topic today is, hey, you better get us now, or this the worst we ever gonna be. Is the word Coach Prime used when they took their first loss last year during the press conference after they lost to Oregon. Coach Prime went out and said, you better get us now, because this the worst we ever gonna be. Coach Prime went on through the remainder of the season last year. They only won one more game. And he continued to say, you better get us now, because this the worst we ever gonna be. Then Coach Prime had the off season. Coach Prime signed Jordan Seaton, the All-American high schooler offensive tackle from IMG, came on board, and Coach Prime started to roll. He started to roll, y'all. Can you imagine the atmosphere when he signed at Jordan C? Everybody in college football was listening, watching, and tuning in to see who Jordan C was going to sign with. And Coach Prime came in and closed the deal. Now, after that, Coach Prime hit the transfer portal. Coach Prime hit that transfer portal so hard. Man, did he get the 5 stars? No, he didn't. He went and got the players that wanted to play for him and that he identified that can help him. It's take two. Take two, China. You got to have some players that want to come and play for you, and you got to want the players that want to come and play for you. So Coach Prime did that. He went out and got, once again, got Jordan C. Then he signed Justin Myers from UTEP. Man, that's going to be the starting side of the left side of the offense coming out of spring practice. Watch and see. It's going to be Jordan C. at left tackle. It's going to be Justin Mayers, I didn't pronounce his name, at the offense left guard. They going to establish that offensive line. They going to be the weak side to the quarterback, Shador. They going to be the weak side. They going to be the blind side lineman for Colorado this year. Now, on the other side, we're going to have some battles going on. Because those positions are going to be up in the air. But I expect Caleb Benson to come out on top for that right tackle. I think he's going to be the leader on the offensive line. I also think that he's going to be the captain on the offense. Caleb Benson. He's from the transfer from Indiana. Excuse me. I'm looking for big things from him coming out of camp this year. Caleb Benson, the transfer from Indiana. I'm looking for him to come out of spring practice, named the starter for the right tackle for Coach Prime. And I'm looking for him to be named the team captain. Remember that name, Caleb Benson. Now, starting beside him, I'm looking for Tyler Johnson from Houston. Be that right guard. So we got Jordan C. at left tackle. We got Justin Myers at left guard. We got Tyler Johnson at right guard. And we got Caleb Benson going to be at right tackle. That's going to be that starting lineup. I'm looking for them to be dominant. I'm looking for them to come out with passion and hungry, ready to rock and roll. That's what I'm looking for. And also at that center position, it's going to be a battle between Yakira Walker, the transfer from Connecticut, and Tyler Brown, the player that came in from Jackson State University last year. No, the NCAA wouldn't let him play last year. By looking at the well-off media, Tyler Brown looked good. So I'm expecting Tyler Brown to come out to win that starting position at center for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. Now, that's the offensive line that I'm looking for to come out and be dominant. They look like they getting along together up there. There's a different vibe going on than it was last year. And they look like they dedicated. And it look like they supporting each other. And that's important. That's crucial. You know, don't look like nobody hating on one another, but we still got to wait to see when the pads come on. I think they put the pads on March the 14th. That's when they can start practicing. That's when that popping's going to start going on. We're going to see who's going to come out standing. Coach Prime said, you better get me now, because this the worst we going to be. He proved that. He did what he said he was going to do. He looked at what he had. He said he got to get better in the trenches. And I just gave you the names who I think going to come out on top in them trenches. They got the bag up roles. You got Savion Washington, who was there last year. I think he's going to be a good bag up role just in case somebody get hurt. And I forgot the other player. Shane Connor. I think Sean Connor. Last name Connor. He's another one. He's going to be their backup. They got depth. Coach Prime addressed that. And I'm telling you, Coach Prime looked good on the offensive line. Offensive line, to me personally, looked better than they did last year. Now, the key part is, can they establish a run? Can they get down in that trenches and be dominant and establish the run? That's what the offense got to do. That's why I'm looking for that offensive line to be dominate, be nasty. Get down in them trenches and block somebody. That's why I'm saying the first couple plays they run on offense should be a running play, so they can play that smash mouth football, man. They got that first play of the game. You got to fire off on that ball and let that defensive lineman let him know it's gonna be a long afternoon for you, doctor, because we coming to be physical. And then that running back group, Alvin McCaskill. You got Dylan Edwards. And we also have Savion Wilkins, who was a 1,000-yard rusher for Jackson State 2 years ago when Coach Prime was there. So I'm looking for them to go in and battle to see who's going to come out on top for that starting running back job. And also you got the freshman coming in, Michael. He's going to be a surprise to everybody. He's the one who they going to look at the most. Watch and see. During this spring practice game, this guy in the third and fourth quarter, he going to have a lot of chance to tote the ball, and he going to surprise somebody. He built low to the ground. He got a good sense of gravity to him. Man, this dude, I'm telling you now, if you look at his tapes from high school, this dude, man, shoot, man, this dude, he's going to be tough, y'all. I'm telling you, he's going to be tough. So I'm looking for Al McCaskill to come out, spring practice, to be the leading and the starting running back. And if he in shape, he coming off an ACL tear in his leg and his knee. So if he come back with a full confidence, I don't see why a running back for Colorado this year don't have 1,000 yards at the end of the year. They should in the Big 12. And if he do that, Alvin McCaskill will be the comeback player of the year in the Big 12 for Colorado this year. He'll be named the comeback player of the year. That's Alvin McCaskill. Now, in the wide receivers room we got, it's deep. Real deep. I think Colorado, Coach Prime, they got the best wide receiver group in the country. I said it right here. I definitely got the best wide receiver group in the Big 12. But me personally, I think they got the best wide receiver group in the country. And we already know we got the best quarterback in the Big 12. And I'll push you a little further. I think we got the best quarterback in the country. And Shedeur Sanders. That wide receiver group. Hey, if you're tuning in, if you don't mind, hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. I really would appreciate it if y'all do. I need 30 people to subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. I appreciate that. Thank y'all. Have a good day. Wide receiver group, check this out. You got Travis Hunter. You got Will Shepard, who transferred in from Vanderbilt. And we got Jimmy Horn Jr., who's coming back. He was the second leading receiver for Coach Prime last year. Now, them three should be the starters, right? But you also have the transfer that came in. His name is LeJounte Webster. Man, if you go look at the videos of this dude, boy, I'm telling y'all, man. Huh? You talking about a route runner? This dude is a route runner. He is LeJounte Webster. And he going to be pushing Jimmy Horn Jr. for that starting position, that slot position. Jimmy Horn Jr. can't come out like he played last year, dropping all them passes. That can't happen. No, sir, that can't happen. This dude, him got sure hands, and they know how to run a route, and it's real fast and quick. Man, he caught over 1,000 passes last year. 1,000 reception. 1,000-yard reception. Man, that's a lot. That's a lot, y'all. Real lot. So I'm looking for that. And don't forget them freshmen that's coming in. Baby T.O. What? I keep trying to tell you, they got the baddest wide receiver group in the league. Baby T.O., Traylon Miller, and Cam McHale from Statesboro, Georgia. Them three there. They going to touch that field. Coach Prime can't hold them guys back. Because if you do, they going to hit the transfer part. These guys are talented. They can play. If you look at their tapes don't lie. Cam McHale, Traylon Miller, and Baby T.O., they going to hit that field, y'all. They going to hit that field. They might not start, but once they get in there, they're going to be something dealt with. You got to deal with them. If that offensive line get 2 seconds or 3 seconds, them boys going to get over. And when they catch the ball, they know what to do with it. Go check out Traylon Miller high school tapes from when he was playing. Go look at the tapes from Cam McHale from the high school tape. Look like somebody shot him out of counter every time he touched the ball. Every time he touched the ball, he was going for 50 yards. 50 yards without anybody touching him. That's amazing. That's the kind of talent Coach Prime has brought to Colorado this year. It's way better than last year. If you're tuning in, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share the videos if you don't mind. I really appreciate it if you do. Hit the like button for me. I'm telling y'all now, that offensive line and that wide receiver group and that running back group, we should dominate the Big 12 this year. Ain't but 3 teams on that schedule that I saw that may give a little pushback. I'm predicting them to go 10-2. That's the low. And if you don't watch it, they will go 11-1. I hope they run the table. I'm telling you, I had old school on the online with me last night. Old school said they gonna go 12-0. yeah. Now, hey, I almost agreed with him. Shoot, I'll tell you, man, they got some talent in the room. Coach Prime has did a good job this year. I'm telling y'all. On the offensive side, I'm not even worried about the offensive side. We ain't even talked about the tight end. Only thing on the offensive side is that if they the offensive line grow together and Coach Pat Sherman put together a good offensive game plan coming up game to game. Know how to make adjustment at halftime. Know how to make adjustment when your team is down. When your team need a spurt. Call the right play at the right time. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. Will Pat Sherman know how to protect the lead in the fourth quarter? Will you put the ball in your running back hand behind that massive 6'6", 330-pound average front line? Will you trust your offensive line to do the job? Or can your offensive line do the job? Will you run the ball in the fourth quarter when you got a 20-point lead? Instead, unless you do it, that's drop back in the shotgun and just sling it all over the place. Because when you throw an incomplete pass, and if you're ahead and the other team is down, you getting them chances not to use a timeout. They get a chance to survive to another series. You don't want that. You want that clock to run. And the only way that clock gonna run, you got to establish a running game. That offensive line got to be dominant and you got to trust your running back to be able to finish the job. But you got to give them the opportunity, and that comes from the coaching staff. That's what the coaching staff didn't do last year. They didn't trust the offensive line, and I see why, and they didn't trust the running back game. No, they running game. They just didn't. So that's what we got to get better in, and I hope they use last year's experience to be better this year. Know what they got to do, and do it, and execute it, and win every play. Attitude got to be right. Sometimes football, it ain't just physical, it's a mental game too. You can't check out. They checked out last year on free game. They checked out. Didn't know how to deal with adversity. Didn't know how to deal with the pressure. They checked out when they got behind. When they saw they losing their lead, they checked out. It shocked them. It shocked them. So this year, I'm looking for a better result from Coach Prime than this year. Because Coach Prime went on and said, hey, you better get me now, because this is the worst we going to be. And right now, Coach Prime looked like he was telling the truth, because he has improved his offensive line from last year. Big Tank ain't there no more. Thank God. God bless him wherever he went. Offensive line is better. Once again, we looking at on that offensive line, we got Jordan Seaton, Justin Myers from UTEP, Yakira Walker from Connecticut. We got Tyler Brown coming back from Jackson State University. We got Tyler Johnson coming in from Houston. And we got Khalil Benson coming in from Indiana. So we have gotten better on paper. We got to see how it translates to the football field this year, this spring. I think they're going to do all right. Now let's go to the defensive side. Defensive side, I know we gotten better. We got BJ Green coming in to anchor that right side of the defense. He's a pass rusher. The guy looked like he's a winner. The talent that he got and had, he should have went pro to me. Easily. And we also got the dude from LSU on the other side. So we're going to be looking good. And in the middle, we should be looking good. We got on the defensive side, the cornerbacks, we know we got Travis Hunter coming back. And the key to the defense on this side is the middle linebacker and the opposite side cornerback of Travis Hunter. Who's going to step up and take that position? Will Kamani McLean come out and surprise us? We hope he has developed. He took his bumps and bruises last year. Will Kamani McLean come out and be the dominant opposite side cornerback from Travis Hunter this year? Will he be physical enough to stand up against the big receivers that he probably going to go up against? They weigh more than him. Will he be able to stand up and be a force over them? Kamani McLean. Talking about Kamani McLean. He's going to be the favorite to take that position over. But my person who I'm looking for will be Travis J. He got the size, everything. He got the speed to play that position. 6'2", 6'3", 205, 210 pounds. That's a nice size guy. Big size. Travis J. Remember that name. Travis J. He got hurt last year. I'm looking for big things from him coming out of spring practice this year for that defensive cornerback. The safety room, we know Shiloh going to be the anchor. He probably going to be the captain back there. So Shiloh got to do better this year. Got to do better. This is his time to grow. They got a new defensive coordinator who used to coach the safety with the Cincinnati Bengals. And the cornerback, I'm sure he going to be in the film room and in Shiloh's ear to get him ready this year. I'm sure of that. I'm positive of that. Looking forward to that, to him working with. Shiloh going to do better, especially in his coverage. I'm not worried about him coming up. He's physical. He called himself the headache gang. He'll bring that boom to you. I just need him to lock up, wrap up, and bring them on down instead of just going for that big hit, trying to knock somebody out. Go in and lock up. If he do that, that'll let me know he don't improve. It'll let me know he don't improve. So I'm looking for big things from Shiloh this year in that safety room and on that defensive front. Shindozi, Bulldog. I'm looking for him to step up and be dominant. Be dominant. Quincy Wiggins, that defensive end, come up and be dominant. Who that? Levante Bentley is coming back, and that middle linebacker, I hope he's improved. He didn't look too good last year. I hope he done improved. I hope he have. We got Slusher also from last year's team back there in that safety position. I hope he come back and be dominant. Looking for that. We got Warren Sapp coming in. You also got Damian Lewis already there. Damian Lewis, he used to play for the Carolina Panthers. He used to play for the Houston Texans. He played defensive line for the New England Patriots. He should be an access to Coach Prime and Robert Levinson, defense coordinator also. So that defensive line got a lot of NFL experienced coaches that coming in to help them out and teach them about football. We got who else we got? We got Phil Loholt, the offensive line coach. Coach at Oklahoma, and he also played in NFL for the Minnesota Vikings. Look like he gonna be a good addition coach. Coach Prime has put a good coaching staff together this year for Colorado. So once again, we looking for good things from Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo this year. Like I said, I'm looking for them to go 10-2. And if you don't watch it, man, I'm telling you, the sky is the limit. They can go 11-1. I'm just being real. I don't see nobody on that schedule can really beat Colorado this year. I mean, what's your question about Colorado this year? Let me know down in the chat. If you're tuning in or if you watch it later on, what's your biggest concern for Colorado this year? What's your biggest concern? Is the offensive line? Is it the defensive line? Is it the coaching? The running game? Let me know down in the chat. What's your biggest concern with Colorado this year? I think we're going to be all right. I think we're going to come out and be a winner this year. I'm looking for things to be better than last year. And I'm just saying, the sky is the limit, y'all. The sky is the limit for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. I know a lot of people don't have them winning. I see the Big 12 conference put out their way too early prediction. They had Colorado down there and I think 11. Yeah, it's 16 teams in the conference. They had them at 11. I know they going off last year. They got to wait and see to a prove me now stage situation. But Colorado got to prove themselves. But they had them ranked 11 in the conference. Come on, Big 12. 11. They had Texas Tech, Arizona ranked higher than Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. You talking about disrespectful. What? I know somebody tuned in now and said, no, they got it right. They need to prove themselves. I know you might. I agree with you on something, but 11? I can see they was in the top 10, man. I can see if they was in the top 10. The Big 12 ranked way too early ranking for Colorado, 11. We got the best quarterback in the league. We got Travis Hunter, who's going to be a 1 or 2 NFL pick next year and running for the Heisman Trophy. And you got him ranked 11. Y'all miss me with that. Miss me with that. So I said, what's up, Mike? Let's go. I think you better rethink Nebraska. Great content, though. Mike, Nebraska? Come on, Mike. Mike, subscribe to my channel and hit that like button for me, man. Mike, Nebraska, they got a rookie quarterback, Mike. Now I give them credit. Now they got a good head coach and they got a good offensive line. You know, I was looking at last weekend, not this past weekend, but 2 weeks ago. I looked at their roster, the team, the players they got coming back. They got 2 offensive linemen, 6'8", 6'9", back 360. I said, woo, you talking about got some hogs. Nebraska got some hogs, boy. I already did, boy. Appreciate it, Mike, man. Mike, I'm going live next Wednesday at 8 o'clock, 8:30, I think. Wednesday, 8:30. I'm going to put a link down. Come up and have a discussion with me, man. Be a part of my panel. I had old school last night. I hope he come back up. But Mike, now Nebraska, I think they playing the second game. I think they do. That's going to be a test for them. They're going to be a test for them. Okay, wins. Appreciate it, Mike. They're going to be a test for them now. I looked at Nebraska. I said, is that a trap game? Then I looked at them again. I said, I think we can beat them because they don't have their starting quarterback. They're going to be playing with a rookie quarterback. I just don't see them beating. Now, then I could be wrong now. I know college football can go either way. I ain't crazy now. You know, I realize that Colorado ain't the only team that got better over the off season and through the transfer portal. Every team done got better. But I'm just looking at they need one more year. No, they can't Mike, we can't stand one more year. It got to be this year. This year, Dewar and Shiloh and Travis last year. Oh no, it got to be this year. Even though I know that they haven't had the time to come together and be cohesive, but shit, man, they got to rock and roll. They got to get in there and go get it. They got to hit that playbook and get in there and do some damage. It's time to go to work. That coaching staff got to speed up the process. They got to get in there and do the job, Mike. I meant Nebraska, but they will be back. Oh, Nebraska? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they building it right. See, they giving him time. Cole Prime ain't got time. See, they know who their future going to be. They know they got a good quarterback. I think he was a 5-star quarterback coming in, too. So they know they got 2 to 3 to 4 years to wait on him to get developed. They should do it last year, so they got to win now. That's what I was saying. Yeah, you right about that, though. I like Nebraska in the future. I really do. Yeah, they big. Matter of fact, last year, shit, if they had a decent quarterback, not a good quarterback, they'd have beat Colorado last year. They would have. The quarterback kept fumbling the ball. That's why they lost. He kept fumbling the ball. But once again, I thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate each and one of you. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and put a comment down in the comment section. And don't forget, I'll be going live again Wednesday night at 8:30. I hope y'all tune in. And excuse me, I'm going to put a link down in the comment section for you to come up and be a part of my panel. I'm trying to get a six people panel, and I'm going to work on that today to let people know that I'm be going live so we can have a discussion. I just don't want to give my opinion. I want to hear y'all opinion too. Give y'all a chance to excuse me. Give y'all a chance to let us know what y'all think about Colorado and everybody else in the Big 12 conference who y'all think gonna come out on top. Once again, y'all be blessed. May God continue to bless each and one of you spiritually, education, and financially, that you may be the person that your family be the family that God wants to be. Once again, thank you. If it's somebody out there you love, let them know, because tomorrow they can be gone. You just never know. It's a crazy world out there. All right? Y'all be blessed. Appreciate it, Mike. Thanks, and have a great day. Same to you, sir. Y'all be blessed.